This is Ultimate Dodgeball. Our series has shown great action from teams across the U.S. and Canada. And today is our final matchup as our series comes down to Los Angeles and the boys from Sky Zone Covina as they take on Canada's Team Sky Zone Toronto. We are here in Las Vegas, Nevada at the Sky Zone Ultimate Dodgeball Arena. Our top two teams are starting to enter the arena to warm up for this big finish.
And we are high above Sky Zone's trampoline arena for a battle that has been in the making for a long time. Trace Worthington with Ed Prentice, Covina, last year's champions outside of LA, and Toronto will battle it out once again, Ed.
Yeah, the best of the best. We've got the best seat in the house up here because we can see all the action of two great teams that were destined to meet again after their battle last year. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Toronto's really going to have to figure something out because Covina's got their number, and Toronto has not been able to break them down. And unless they do something really different here, I expect that Covina's still the favorite. It's going to be a great battle either way.
Well, Toronto has a couple new players. Sky Zone's done a great job with this entire series. $20,000 on the line and the prestigious trophy. Who will get it done? Let's find out now and get to the action.
So Sky Zone Covina versus Sky Zone Toronto, and the names are getting bigger and bigger as these guys advance through the series as Vince Marchbanks leads a strong team, Ed.
Yeah, we got Justin Pyan, number 7, another big gun. And then we got Nate Kreider right with Pyan, and he can fire it off. And let's not forget Ish Blanco, number 13, is an amazing dodger, as you see right there. And Cole Harrell, number 21, and he catches whatever comes his way.
And Sky Zone Toronto faced Team Covina last year in the finals, and here they are again, led by Lasiak.
Yeah, and then we've got Jason Mergler, number 13, just another killer arm out there on the court today. And we got Jonah Koplowitz, number 18, great all-around player for Toronto. And then there's always Dan Bidzakot, number 23. He's ready to go, as you can see right there. And let's not forget Dave Kuttner, number 17, the team's captain, an all-around good guy. And Jeff Snow, number 6, the lefty from Toronto, is going to be on fire today.
Here we go, the big final about to get underway. It is the best of 5 here in this event. We're underway. It is Team Covina from Los Angeles in black, Toronto in red.
Yeah, these teams aren't messing around, Trace. Look how both teams are very active right off the gun.
Well, a couple guys down from Toronto already.
Yeah, it happened really quick. We're down to 5-on-3, and Kuttner's trying to rally his team to get them back organized and get them together and get them in this game.
Remember,
there goes Pyan just firing off.
Team Covina took home the championship title and all the cash last year, and they look very powerful this year.
Yeah, and look how quick that was.
As they win game 1 of 5. Wow.
Well, let's take a look at the replay here. And Covina gets Toronto down 5 men to 3 very, very quickly. You can see on the right, Pyan just fires a rocket at Jason Mergler. You know, the Covina team is full of powerful arms, and Pyan may have the biggest arm out there. And as Mergler heads off, play continues, and Ish Blanco takes advantage of the whole thing, and he attacks Kuttner. And Kuttner, if you look here, he seems to make the catch, but he doesn't quite bring it in, and he raises his hand and goes out in good sportsmanship. Lasiak, he also can't come down with a catch, and all of a sudden, this game turns around really, really quickly, and it's over.
So Team Los Angeles, Covina, takes game 1 of 5 and made Toronto look like a bunch of rookies out there, Ed.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing. Pyan had back-to-back kills and really put some damage on Toronto. And let's see how they handle it right now. They're a pretty composed team normally. Let's see if they can keep it together. Referee keeping the game moving with his countdown. And look at Pyan. And when he steps up like that, Trace, it makes people back up. And these guys all have guns on the LA team, and they back teams up consistently.
Toronto has a man down. Toronto not having much time in between games, Ed, to strategize.
No, and look at, you got Pyan on one side and Kreider on the other, and Marchbanks in the corner. I mean, no one's looking forward to that, especially when you're down 2 guys.
Toronto making a comeback, but down another guy, so it is 5-on-2.
Yeah, that's a big loss. That's Lasiak, and he's got a great arm. So they got Koplowitz. He's a great catcher, but he turned his back, and he did not come down with the catch they needed, and that leaves just Mergler.
Oh, now they're working their way back.
Yeah, he takes Pyan out, so he's going to have to do it one at a time.
Once again, this is game 1 of the final. 1 of 5. As Los Angeles Covina looks very powerful, and they win game 2.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Mergler kind of came up, and he just wasn't ready to commit, and he paid the price, and that's it. You know, Covina takes a lead here, and we look back at the replay, And you see, number 1, Marchbanks comes up, and he throws a curveball right here. Boom! Right to the left-hand corner on the money, and he takes Jeff Snow out. That's a big loss for Toronto. There it is again. Bang. Now, Kavina gets down here, and we're down 5-2. And once again, Marchbanks with a big arm pointing it out, takes out Koplowitz right in the middle of the court. Koplowitz turned his back. And, at that point, there wasn't much he could really do. He had a ball in his hand, and unless he was going to square up and catch, he was probably going to get hit there. And then it was just over. Kreider just finished it right there. Yeah, you see Mergler here. He just looks like he wasn't ready for any of that. And I don't think he knew Kreider had the ball, but he walked up to grab another ball, and Kreider just popped him, and it ended it.
So Los Angeles Covina up 2 games. When we return, we'll get you game 3 of the best of 5 matchup for $20,000. Stay tuned.
Feel like flying? Try open jump. Want to play dodgeball? Play it in 3D. Foam pit action? The course is yours. Sky Zone Indoor Trampoline Park, the ultimate 3D play experience for all ages.
Jack Link's Beef Jerky presents Messin' with Sasquatch. Jack Link's Jerky. Feed your wild side.
Welcome back to the Ultimate Dodgeball final matchup from Las Vegas, Nevada, brought to you by Sky Zone, the ultimate indoor trampoline park. Ultimate Dodgeball lives here. Visit skyzone.com for a park near you. And later in our show, the Ultimate Dodgeball Pepsi Charity Challenge is being brought to you by Pepsi. Live for now.
Well, out of Los Angeles, Covina Sky Zone. Well, it's expected that they're going to dominate, but they're doing very well at this point, up 2-0 over Toronto. Ed, what's Toronto going to have to do now?
I'm not really sure what Toronto can do because they're in a bad spot. You do not want to be up against the wall against this Covina team, and they have been dominating all season long. No one's found the answer for them, and Toronto's looking for it right now. It's do or die for them. Now, they're a solid enough team. They're a veteran team. If anybody can slow it down, figure it out, and get back in it, it's Toronto. It's just going to be an uphill battle. So we'll have to see what happens, but Covina's feeling very, very confident. I expect them to come out firing.
Well, let's check it out. Game 3 is next.
So here we go, Ed. A big game for Sky Zone Toronto in red as they're down 2 games.
Yeah, both teams are being very aggressive here. They're trying to hold the other teams at bay, passing the ball amongst each other. Look at Marchbanks dodging around there, and whistle's blowing. There's a little confusion there.
Toronto now putting great pressure on Los Angeles Covina here in Game 3.
They hit the mat first. That's what Marchbanks is saying. It looks like the referees say he did not get hit. So game on. Leziak gets hit, goes to the side.
Little arguing out there as all the competitors try to stay focused. And now Toronto down another man.
Toronto's really going to have to hang tight there. 3-on-3. That's a big loss.
Get him?
Yeah, it looks like Snow goes off to the right. That was a big loss. But you got 2 catchers out there, so anything could happen. This could swing quickly.
Whoa! Nice throw by Kuttner.
Yeah, and look at Blanco. He does a little acrobatics off into the queue. Meanwhile, the other guys are not messing around. They're playing for keeps here, and Toronto's back on their heels, behind in this series.
Blanco distracting his own
and
teammates.
Kuttner takes a Harrell, and here we go. We've got Kuttner and Payan. Kuttner versus Payan, one-on-one. Two totally different styles.
Whoa.
Look at Kuttner moving.
Oh!
And Payan and the LA team, they're fired up as they sweep it, Trace.
Toronto almost had that one. Kuttner almost stayed alive, but LA takes it. So, Ed, let's check out the replay as Covina takes down $20,000.
Well, Trace, right off the top, Canada gets a big kill on Harrell, and that's where they want to be, out front right away. Bang, there he goes, steps to the sideline. And then next up, Kreider takes a huge shot at Jeff Snow, but Snow makes the catch, and all of a sudden, Canada's up 5 guys to 3. Look at Snow, boom, reels it right in, and in the process sends Kreider to the sidelines. And things just get out of hand for Canadians next, because all of a sudden Payan takes a pot shot at Laziak. Laziak goes down in that style he uses where he bends back. He's all set for the catch, but he just can't bring it in. And that's another big loss for Toronto. And now watch here as Marchbanks, he's just hunting down Bizicut. He sees him, he knows he's going to fire at him, and there's nowhere for the Toronto player to go. Watch it right here, close up. Bang, done, gone. But the Canadians are going down quietly because there's Captain Dave Kuttner as he takes out Ish Blanco in the corner, just firing away, and Blanco can't bring that ball in. And that just leaves Payan and Harrell left for LA to try to put this thing to bed. There's Blanco, boom, nothing. And watch here, as Blanco leaves the court, he does a little something extra for the folks at home. Hope you enjoyed that. But just so you know, there is a rule where the player has to exit the court immediately and cannot interfere with the course of play. So there was a risk of him being called on a penalty there, and it would have been a costly one. But not as costly as it was for that photographer sitting on the sideline. She obviously got the worst of that. So now we have Marchbanks, who takes out Koplowitz, but Kuttner's right there to take out Marchbanks, and Kuttner's fired up. So take a look. Koplowitz goes down, but Kuttner's ready. Marchbanks gets the worst of that. Take a look at it again. Marchbanks to Koplowitz, Cutler to Marchbanks. Now, Payan's already setting up for the next play, but we see it one more time from Marchbanks' standpoint. He just did not have enough time to get around, and that ball nicked him, and he raises his hand and goes to the side. And now we're facing one-on-one, a thrower versus a catcher. Payan versus Kuttner, and there it is. He dials him in and takes Dave Kuttner out right there. And Payan, who's had an amazing match, finishes it off in style. And all the best goes out to both teams who put on a great show tonight. Canada comes up just short, and LA brings home a victory.
Well, 452 teams and many athletes involved in this entire series leading up into this prestigious final here at Ultimate Dodgeball, and Covina takes home the victory. 5 athletes on that team. Who do you feel is the MVP, Ed?
Well, it is the toughest call to make because you got a whole team of MVPs there, and any one of these guys could take home that title. However, I will say in this particular series, I really think Justin Payan made a big difference. He came out firing right away with some very accurate targeted throws, and then when it came right down to just finishing off Toronto, he's the last guy back there, and he ends it. And so at the end of the day, MVP, Justin Payan, amongst a team of MVPs.
So as we said, out of 450 teams, Covina wins our Ultimate Dodgeball Series and takes home a big check for $20,000 and the prestigious trophy. Don't go anywhere. When we return to Ultimate Dodgeball, we will bring you the Ultimate Dodgeball Pepsi Charity Challenge as MMA athletes take on Team Sky Zone. Stay put. If you're interested in this great sport of Ultimate Dodgeball, make sure you head over to udodgeball.com. There you can learn more about the sport, see great videos, and locate upcoming Ultimate Dodgeball events at a Sky Zone near you. Again, check out udodgeball.com.
Make sure you catch the upcoming Ultimate Dodgeball Pepsi Charity Challenge when Randy Couture's team of MMA athletes hit the Sky Zone trampolines to take on Team Sky Zone. Check your local listings for the upcoming episode on this channel.
And welcome back, everyone, to Ultimate Dodgeball from Las Vegas, Nevada, brought to you by Sky Zone Indoor Trampoline Park. Ultimate Dodgeball lives here. Visit skyzone.com for a park near you. The Ultimate Dodgeball Pepsi Charity Challenge is brought to you by Pepsi. Live for now. And we are here at Sky Zone Las Vegas. As you can see, our 2 teams entering the dodgeball arena here, getting ready for the Ultimate Dodgeball Pepsi Charity Challenge between top mixed martial arts fighters and Randy Couture's team named Extreme Couture. And earlier, I got a great chance to learn more about the Extreme Couture charity.
Hey guys, I'm with Frank Trigg, former MMA fighter and now commentator for that series. And Frank, you guys are going to play Team Covina here in a little dodgeball match. But first, you're part of Team Couture and you're supporting the GI Foundation. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, it's Randy's GI Foundation. Started several years ago, specifically because these, our military personnel go overseas, they get hurt, but there's no repercussions. Rehab is expensive. Lifestyle is expensive for the families and stuff at home. So what Randy started doing is let's raise money. And we give the money directly to the families so they can spend it on whatever they need, whether it's food, groceries, extra rehab for the soldier that comes back, doesn't make a difference. And so for me, it's been a part of one of the main charities that I deal with for the last 4 or 5 years.
Well, Team Couture and Team Covina going to do a little battle here on the trampolines. Good luck to you guys. Let's check it out.
And as this is a charity matchup, our Team Sky Zone champions from Los Angeles are also playing for a very important cause. A little boy whose uncle plays Ultimate Dodgeball at a Sky Zone is in need of a kidney, and Team Sky Zone is donating the winnings to help this cause. Let's meet Eli and learn more.
Today we're doing the Sky Zone charity fundraiser, trying to raise up some donations for his CODA fund, his Children's Organ Transplant Association fund. Eli is my nephew, my younger sister's son, and I'll be giving him my kidney. I just adore the little guy. I think he's awesome. It kind of reminds me of myself, just rambunctious, got tons of energy, and I just really enjoy being around him. He lights up the room when he walks in, and just really wanted to help him out. This year, when they found out about our situation, they decided that they wanted to donate to Eli. My family, myself, and Elijah are all just incredibly grateful. The Sky Zone people, everyone else have been incredibly helpful, incredibly supportive, and we're just very thankful.
All right, time to have some fun. Our champions from Sky Zone Covina, the Los Angeles team, will take on Extreme Couture. I'm Trace Worthington alongside dodgeballer Ed Prentice as we get underway with this fun matchup. Our champions right there on the left in the lighter blue from Los Angeles, the MMA athletes closer to you on the screen there in the darker blue. Think they can hold up against experienced dodgeballers, Ed?
Well, it'd probably be the same if we asked if the guys from LA could hold up in the ring with the MMA guys. So I expect it to be pretty one-sided, but at the end of the day, it's for charity, and I think these guys are all just going to have fun. I mean, look at them jumping around out there and having a great time. I mean, it looks like one of these Sky Zone birthday parties just kind of broke out here, and they're all having a blast.
And a big thanks to Sky Zone. What an amazing facility and allowing for this charity event to happen, this incredible series called Ultimate Dodgeball. And again, both teams out here playing for charity. The MMA guys on the far side of the screen right now in the darker blue against our champions from Los Angeles, Covina, in lighter blue.
It's amazing, Trace, how fun it is when you're out there playing. I started in ground dodgeball and I started playing trampoline, and it's just been amazing what Sky Zone has done for the sport because it extends beyond dodgeball. I mean, you go to one of their centers, they have centers all over the country and in most major cities, and you see all kinds of people out there. You see adults and kids and birthday parties and exercise classes, and they're all having fun just like these guys are right now. It's just incredible.
And you can go to any Sky Zone, you can have a big birthday party, or you could get into dodgeball, Ultimate Dodgeball, on trampolines.
Yeah, and back to trampoline dodgeball. Here we go. Look at these guys out there from LA having maybe a little more fun than they should because it's tightening up here, Trace.
udodgeball.com is the place to go to get involved in the sport of Ultimate Dodgeball. As we're wrapping up game one, a lot of smiles on their faces as, again, they're playing for charity. MMA athletes versus our champions from Los Angeles, Sky Zone Covina.
Now watch this right here because Pyan can dial this in. So let's see how our MMA athlete fares here when Pyan releases, and there it goes. So what a great match from everybody involved. And I think we're going to have another one coming up here, so the fun's not over.
Indeed we are. When we come back, the Ultimate Dodgeball Pepsi Charity Challenge continues.
Feel like flying? Try open jump. Want to play dodgeball? Play it in 3D. Foam pit action? The course is yours. Sky Zone Indoor Trampoline Park, the ultimate 3D play experience for all ages.
I'm almost 50 years old. Why am I still doing this? To learn dedication and discipline. To be in great shape. To be part of a family. To protect myself. To be a champion. To be a better me. Be a better you.
You are watching Ultimate Dodgeball presented by Sky Zone Indoor Trampoline Park. Ultimate Dodgeball lives here. Visit skyzone.com for a park near you. And by Center Edge Software. Serious software for a fun business. John Saycash Company. Premium rigging solutions for your wire rope and rigging needs. Lawrence Fabric and Metal Structures. Your imagination is our vision. Start your project at lawrencefabric.com. And by Eddie Kane Steel, your #1 source for steel plates. Welcome back, everyone, to Ultimate Dodgeball from Las Vegas, Nevada, brought to you by Sky Zone, the ultimate indoor trampoline park. Ultimate Dodgeball lives here. Visit skyzone.com for a park near you. And the Ultimate Dodgeball Pepsi Charity Challenge is brought to you by Pepsi. Live for now. Trace Worthington and Ed Prentice back with you at our Pepsi Charity Challenge here at Sky Zone Las Vegas, having some fun. MMA athletes right there in the darker blue. Our champions from Los Angeles, Sky Zone Covina. Jumping high is Vince Marchbanks as they get away with match number 2.
Yeah, and I think it's really great that Randy Couture brought Team Extreme Couture here. It really highlights the sport, and it shows that it really is a game for athletes. These guys are out there, and you know, between games we can see them. They're definitely getting a workout. Everybody on that court is getting a workout.
Many Sky Zone locations popping up throughout North America and going international here in the near future. So congratulations to the incredible franchise Sky Zone for putting on these big-time events, and it's growing here, Ultimate Dodgeball, Ed.
Yeah, it's just blown up. I mean, it's happening all over the country. People, like I said before, of all ages are getting involved, all skill levels. I mean, I've been on these tramps, and they're a lot of fun, and they're a great workout. It's just, you can jump around, you don't have to worry about hurting yourself, and you know, then if you throw yourself on a hard court. So you'll see some amazing acrobatics out there. You know, watch Ish Blanco up there jumping around. He's just having a blast out there.
Ish Blanco on that championship team. You got Marchbanks on the left making a catch against the MMA athletes. And the team from Los Angeles going easy on the tough boys that get it done in the small arena of Ultimate Fighting.
Yeah, well, it's 3-on-1 right now, so I'm sure this guy has faced some tough opponents, but it's a little different on the dodgeball court. But he's giving it a heck of a run here, and there he goes.
Well, these guys are definitely in shape, no matter how you cut it. Good at dodgeball or not good at dodgeball. Got some tough boys out there.
He's working the ropes like he's in a ring. And look at Pyan again. It's like he's in a shooting gallery.
Oh, he's done now.
I don't think there's timeout in dodgeball.
18 trampolines they have access to underneath their feet, about a dozen surrounding the area, so nice and cushy. Big time workout for all these athletes.
Oh, and it looks like he got him.
Right on. All right, well, the MMA boys exhausted as they take the second game of 2.
Yeah, and he definitely gave himself a workout here as the other two LA guys, Kreider and Marchbanks, fly over the middle pad there, which is obviously illegal, so they were eliminated. And that left Justin Pyan back there, and looks like he got hit. Well, he got hit right where he got hit.
All right, game 3 now underway. MMA athletes versus our champions from Los Angeles. I don't know if the guys from Los Angeles are going to appreciate losing that game 2, Ed. What do you think?
I think it's a whole different game, and I think you're about to find out.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, well, that was a great 10 seconds of workout, and it looks like it's pretty much over here, Trace.
What great action we've had here at Sky Zone and Ultimate Dodgeball. I mean, balls flying everywhere, people get nailed in the head, beamed everywhere. Great athletes great athleticism, and unbelievable skill as the sport continues to grow. Ed, what are your thoughts?
Well, I got to tell you, I come from ground dodgeball, pretty much in court. And what's happened with Sky Zone putting these trampolines in here, it's just blown this sport up. So anyone who has played in a court or in any kind of gymnasium, I highly recommend you get out here. I've been playing it for the last year. It has been a blast. It's a lot of fun, and it's just changing the dynamics of the sport. It's just allowing so many more opportunities for dodgeballers to come out and experiment and try different things. And it's a heck of a lot of fun to be jumping around out here.
Well, and Sky Zone is a great place to learn. For more information, go on to udodgeball.com. For Trace Worthington and Ed Prentice, we thank our entire team here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.